first time you're meeting Seth?
First time in person.
First time.
Yeah.
I've eaten his food a lot.
Yes.
So how did you said you knew him from pot?
Exactly. A lot of people could say that.
You meant the restaurant.
The restaurant Pot. I used to get texts all the time, and every single time he was in, I was on the other side of town or the country.
What it was is we filmed a movie. We were filming The Disaster Artist a block from there.
Oh,
and
that's
we
why.
kept ordering the food and like we got addicted to it. And like it's hard to find good like Korean food, I think. Like
He'll give you a list.
yeah, no.
Because LA is probably
LA has a ton of it.
It's like the
yeah.
best city if you know where to go. Yeah.
No, yeah.
But this is so. I guess what are we cooking today?
Well, when I found out Seth was coming on board, all I heard was that you and chickens were related.
Yes, you said. Yeah, you told me. What was it? You learned to bone
chickens.
chickens.
I made a movie once where I played a guy writing a chicken-centric cookbook. And for the movie, I was always cooking chicken. And it was never as heavily featured in the film as I would have liked, but I had to learn how to like break down
Well, we'll
chickens
feature it today.
basically. Good, thank God. I appreciate
Here,
it.
look what we got for you here.
Chickens, I can do this. Should I just start doing it?
Yeah. Do you want gloves?
Do you want me to wear
No,
gloves?
what do you want?
I don't care really,
Tell
but
me.
I will wear gloves.
No, you don't have to. It's not. We're not
I-
serving. We're not
well,
selling it.
I'll wear gloves.
I tend to with chicken. but
Yeah,
Roy
no,
tends
they're
to
poisonous.
Never.
I remember that was the first lesson that the guy who was teaching me to cut the chickens up told me. He was like, these are balls of poison. They are poisonous. They will kill you. Everything they touch turns poisonous. And I was just like, wow, I'm amazed more people aren't killed by chicken every year if that's the case, because they're commonplace.
So we have 8 of these, and we're gonna make maybe 2 or 3 different things out of it.
Here.
I haven't done this in a long time. Let me remember the technique.
What do you want me to do, boss?
I want you to actually learn the
You want me to learn to
chickens.
do this? All right.
Yeah. So as you're watching him, you guys just go to town.
All right. So you want to walk me through it?
I haven't done this in a long time.
Roy sent me to culinary school for chef, and this is one of the things I had to learn.
That's how to break down a chicken.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Yeah, exactly.
How's he doing?
Oh, okay. Sure you don't want to use a smaller knife?
I don't know. This is how I kind of
That's how you learn.
muscle my way through it a little bit.
I don't know who taught you, but
It's not as elegant a process.
it's not that elegant.
One chicken.
There you go.
Nice. All right. So you go right for the backbone first.
Uh-huh.
Is that
You
the
go
first
first.
cut?
Yeah,
What's your first cut?
So,
I cut off the wings first.
Does that sound good?
yeah. You can cut off the wings, break off the legs if you want, and then go backbone, or either way.
So what's the trick here, Seth? You just break the bones and kind of get in
Kind of
there.
just muscle through. Let it hang. Gravity can help you, is one thing I remember the guy saying.
I like the technique, though. And then can you cut these
Uh-huh.
right there at the seam? And then if you could cut also the breast as well in half.
Yeah. Do you want me to cut these in half?
Yeah, those in half.
My great aunt in New Jersey owned a kosher butcher shop when I was growing up throughout my childhood.
Now we're getting to it.
Exactly.
Was it the type of kosher butcher shop that, like I heard about, where like they cut the head off and it runs around?
No.
Those are the horror stories.
I never saw that. They did sell rabbi trading cards, though.
Did they?
They did, yeah.
All right, Roy. Here, I did it all. Just tell me. Just cut here, then.
Yeah, Seth, can you show them how to cut that backbone off?
Come on, Seth.
I would put it upright.
Like that, or like
No,
this?
like the whole thing, like pointed upright.
Like this?
No, the other way.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Use gravity.
Yeah, and then go like along.
Along this one?
Yeah.
Okay, thank
and then down. Yeah, right. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
see? Thank you, Seth. You're a good teacher.
I am. Chicken has a big range. When I was in Asia, there was just a lot of like boiled chicken,
Yeah.
which is not a fun way to eat chicken, in my opinion.
What were you doing in Asia?
I was doing press for the movie The Green Hornet. But it was amazing. We went to Korea and Taiwan, Japan, and Singapore.
Did you guys ever do an Asian tour for the interview?
No. They invited us to like release copies of it. These like rebels were floating balloons with USBs of it into North Korea. And they invited us to go for the balloon release. And we said, no, thank you.
So I'm gonna get you guys cutting vegetables while I make all the paste and sauces. I'm gonna make a spicy braised stew. we basically want is kind of a julienne on everything.
Whoa.
The onion is the easiest. I'll show you different cuts on each one. You just peel it off.
Is there any trick for onions not hurting your eyes?
For
Just suck it up.
no, there is actually.
What?
Wait, he's gonna wrap cellophane around your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't fall for it.
Well, you have glasses, so you should be fine.
I do.
With the onions, you just want like that, okay? I like keeping the skin on the carrot. Cut that into strips, and then these again.
What are we doing with these?
We're gonna put these in the braise. And then with the green onions, just kind of all the same size, doesn't have to be perfect. Bell peppers as well.
Is there a name for that gross white shit inside a pepper?
They're called veins.
Ugh. The best, most appropriate name.
And then the potatoes at the end, we're basically just gonna put these in water. Once you cut them, we'll put these into quarters. Okay. So that's all the veg stuff. So you guys start
good,
on that. So all these veggies cut up. You guys can shoot the shit while you do that.
Great.
So this is basically like a normal cook's life, just because you got hours and hours of this and you're just talking shit all day.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and I'll get the paste going. Gochugaru, gochujang, oyster sauce.
And these are all wash balls?
No, if you can wash them, but you don't have to peel them. Just wash them.
Proactively wash my carrot. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, wash your carrot.
Don't you cook it anyway? Is it just because there's like particulate on it?
I don't know, ask the boss.
Yeah, we cook it anyways, but it's still nice to wash it.
That's why.
Yeah. It's just what you do.
He's like a rabbi. He answers one question or another.
Yeah.
He says we wash it because it's nice to wash it.
It's nice to wash it. Exactly. That is a very Jewish answer to that question. Cause that's what we do. Tradition. I get that. Did you go to culinary school, Roy?
I did.
He went to CIA.
The Culinary
Right.
Institute of America?
Yep, in upstate New York.
Nice. For how long is that?
2 years.
Wow. Did you live in upstate New York the whole time?
Yeah, it's like Hogwarts up there. It's really, really cool. It's very mystical. Everyone's walking around in chef coats and toques. And
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It does sound, it's like Hogwarts for chefs.
yes, I really liked it.
He had a racket going though. He was like officer and a gentleman.
What were you doing?
I was fresh out of LA at that time. I didn't know what I was doing. The school actually changed me.
Yeah, were you like polishing the buckles or?
I was helping them with their homework, but
How's that?
Yeah, I was helping them with the knife cuts. I was cooking.
What does
more
that
more
mean?
than
You were teaching them or doing it for them?
I wasn't doing it for them. I was kind of
You
teaching
were like a
little
tutor.
bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's nice. That sounds better.
That sounds much better than I was helping kids cheat their way through culinary school. What are you doing over there?
So this recipe, you said when you first looked at it, you're like, oh, that's a lot of
It
ingredients.
is a lot of ingredients.
So each of the flavor components have like 10 ingredients in them.
And then you combine them?
And then we combine them all. It's like layering a track, with all these different drum samples and
That's
everything.
crazy.
So this is the simplest version of all the paste. This is just the chili. This one has gochugaru, gochujang, garlic puree, oyster sauce, soy sauce, and brown sugar. Now we're gonna make the magic sauce. Sesame oil, fish sauce, beef broth, gochugaru, gochujang, chopped garlic, onion.
Take the seeds out of the jalapenos?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Do people not like the seeds?
No, for the heat.
When I was a kid, there was this vodka that came with hot pepper in it. That was like the gimmick. I had a party in high school and we bought a bottle of it to impress my friends. I pulled out the pepper and was gonna eat it in front of everyone. And I bit into it and pepper juice and vodka exploded into my eyes in front of everyone.
Oh my God.
And I started crying and screaming and writhing around on the ground and had to flush my eyes out for the next 15 minutes of the party. And I didn't look cool at all. Is the moral of that story.
How come that didn't make it into Superbad?
Exactly. Some things are just not believable, honestly.
I remembered Superbad as being so good, and then my kid got old enough to appreciate it, so I
No, you
popped
can't.
it in, and I was like, whoa!
It's filthy.
It's a lot dirtier. I was like,
one of those
let's
things you're
watch Toy Story 2
Yeah,
instead.
exactly. That's the magic sauce?
This one is going to be the pork sauce.
Pork sauce.
Pork, we need pork sauce.
Is there pork in there, or is it sauce
No,
for
it's a pork marinade.
That we use
That's
for
gonna be
chicken?
used, yeah. That we're using for chicken,
This
yes.
is a confusing recipe, guys. No one's gonna be able to cook this.
I've,
There's 200 ingredients. We're making pork sauce for chicken. It doesn't add up, guys. And he has not at any point told anyone what to do.
it sounds like a recipe of mine. So the pork marinade has two things. On top of everything being complicated, is now two complicated recipes combined.
Two complicated recipes
So
combined.
this one starts with a kalbi marinade, soy sauce, maple syrup, sugar, onions, scallions, garlic, kiwi, apple pear, and then you puree that. And then you add gochujang, jalapenos, sugar, and then the actual marinade itself.
And you're combining these ultimately into one thing?
Into one thing.
And making them separately and then combining them makes it taste different than if you just shoved it all in one thing. Yeah, just
No,
so
that's,
you-
that's
yeah.
actually a good question.
We'd be saving a lot of
I
time.
don't know why. I don't know why I did it that
I
way.
just tapped into your OCD by accident.
You're not far off, Seth.
I know, it's probably, everyone has their thing.
I'll wash half of the.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna turn the lights on 10 times.
We can now clean up a little bit. We'll do a little break,
right.
and then you guys can see how all this busy work will pay off.
So what are we doing?
We're making fried chicken.
Right?
We're making fried chicken, but first we're
It's
gonna
good, now's a good time to say that.
but we're gonna speed up the process.
We're only 2 hours into the process. So, we're making fried chicken.
So I want you guys to season this.
With gloves.
Yeah, with gloves.
Or one hand with gloves on?
Very lightly, not too much, but both sides. And then make sure you don't touch the chicken and go back into. So use one hand for seasoning. There you go. Great.
Nice, right?
Pepper nose. Just gonna try not to sneeze all over this chicken.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Chef. Feels good.
It does feel
Feels
good.
good, right?
That's all I need. A little encouragement.
When it's done right, you can see it, right? You can feel it, smell it, see it. It looks like it's gonna be delicious. And I think if more people trusted themselves like that, there'd be a lot better home meals. I think you're good, Seth. I'm gonna grab yours. And I'm gonna start searing over here. We're just
You're
gonna,
searing, yeah,
yeah, we're just gonna get a light sear.
to brown it.
Yeah,
Is that, what kind of oil is that?
just regular canola oil.
Canola?
That's from Canada too, like you?
Yes, that's
it?
right.
It is.
Yeah,
You want longer tongs? Is that all right?
you may. I'm okay, but
It's kind of a dish.
yeah, that was the dish.
We got my hot from my
There you go.
mother-in-law.
Yes.
My mother-in-law finds these old
You need
tongs.
some distance.
So literally just a little love kiss on each side like that. I can't wait for you guys to eat this dish. You're gonna love it.
So how'd you come up with this?
This is a dish I grew up eating from my mom. Spicy braised chicken. I would just look forward to the day she had it when I'd come home from school. Because this dish, when we put all the paste and everything in, it just fills up the whole room with smells. You could literally smell it from outside your house.
We're searing all this chicken.
Yeah.
You have to make a phone call?
No, I'm just plotting it out.
Great job. Actually, keep these there and start throwing these back in.
Put this in there.
Yeah. put
Now
back-
don't worry
put
about
back
crowding.
in. And I want to do the legs and the thighs. Maybe put that one in right there.
This one?
He wants that one.
That one.
Specific.
Oh yeah. No, I'm learning a lot about you.
So now that's going. We're gonna get the paste in there. So 1 cup of magic sauce, chili paste, and this is the pork marinade.
So what's that? That's broth?
That's chicken broth.
Chicken broth.
You bring it up together?
Bring it up to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we're gonna turn it down, nice simmer. We're gonna cover it. In about 20 minutes, we'll start adding the vegetables and all that stuff. And then while that's going, we're gonna get the rice going. We're mainly watching for the starch. We're gonna really feel every single grain. And so most people only wash it like 2 or 3 times. I wash it like 5.
Should you
It all
wash it till the
depends.
water goes clear? What's
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much. And you'll see by the 5th wash, the water will start running clear.
And then for cooking rice, what is it? Just like an inch above the.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the finger technique. All right. The finger technique is top of the rice to the top of the water should be the first line of your finger. And the strange thing is it doesn't matter where your line is, it always comes out. Our lines are always different
No.
on our finger, but for some reason it always works.
Maybe part of your success is attributed to your delicious line placement.
My line placement right there. So you
Do
see
you
that.
look? Is that how you judge like a restaurant when you go in? You take a look at the fingers of the chef and see.
Yeah,
what the
exactly.
lines
Ooh,
are?
good, good first. This guy's got a long knuckle.
Very glutinous rice.
So now we're gonna put it in the rice cooker. And John, you want to use this since you have a relationship?
Yeah, I do. So tell me if I'm doing
John's
it right.
cuckoo.
So this was a gift from Roy. So we put it down, right? We lock it.
It talks
And now
to
if we listen,
There we go.
what's it saying?
It's saying, press my buttons in the way that will make you happy.
Fuck off.
No, I'm serious. Like, which way would you like to be happy? And come on. It is saying that, but it's in Korean, so it actually sounds funnier in English. But it's being very cordial and subservient.
Subservient. Don't worry, we know you're in charge here.
So it's saying which button would make
Yeah,
me
it's
happy?
saying, please push
Which
my
buttons?
buttons to achieve the rice that you wish.
Now, which one do we want? This is where I get a little confused.
Regular steam,
No, it says
short
no,
grain,
see,
sweet
now
rice.
that's the problem. It
What is
says gluten rice, which there's no gluten in rice. I already know that.
so
Turbo,
right off the bat, we're confused.
Mixed rice, brown rice, which is on, and then Nutri rice, and then high heat. So what did you say?
Peng me. That's what we gotta go. Peng me and then start. I don't know where start is. Do you know?
She'll tell you.
Ask it.
Peng me, start. This is the one we want. Peng me. Now we just have to start it.
Seems like a complicated device. Ooh.
Cuckoo is about to start the most delicious rice of your day. Please wait. That's what it said.
He said when he got me this, he handed me the box, and he said, "This is like the
shit.
This is the what do you say, like the Cadillac of rice?"
It was the Cadillac with all the bells and whistles.
If Cadillacs talk to you, in
Korean.
like really complicated.
Like I don't even have
Korean.
this rice cooker.
You don't?
Mine is one button.
Well, you
Yeah?
want to get one for yourself?
You want to trade?
That's nice.
No.
You want to trade? Mine's one button. Mine
don't.
doesn't speak it as one button.
Let's go to the fried chicken.
So chefs like dark meat better, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, bag it up.
Yes. We're gonna marinate and then we'll pour some butter.
This is like it's like just a hit.
I'm bagging it up.
And go seal it up over there.
What is this? This is a vacuum sealer? That's
so
just what this is called?
That's a heating element here.
And then you sucks the
And
air
the
out
top
and it
is
seals it.
yeah.
Crazy contraption.
It accelerates marination. Yeah, is that right?
Yes. Because otherwise you just have to leave it in the buttermilk overnight.
Forever.
Yeah, forever. There you go.
And then when it beeps.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clip it in, close it. And hit play.
It is a play button. It does weirdly have like VCR remote controls on it. Oh no! I see it rupturing! Oh no! How did that happen? There wasn't that much in it! I'm leaking milk! I blew it.
Trying to seal. Will it beep?
Fuck!
Yes.
Gross, sorry.
See if it seal. Pull it apart. See if it opens. That's sealed.
No, it's actually sealed. Crazy. That's chicken milk though, so be careful.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Chicken milk.
Sounds like a drink.
It's a new restaurant.
Exactly.
They do try to name things that so they sound not.
So they sound gross.
Is that sort of a chef thing?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
us trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're a good enough chef that you could open up a place called Chicken Milk, that's like bragging.
Yeah, that's like bragging. If you can get away with
It's
that,
like
that's
daring
bragging.
people
Yeah.
not to eat your food.
So we're gonna start picking up the paste now. So I'm gonna show you guys how to dredge the fried chicken. Then while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna finish the stew. We're gonna start doing kind of like 3 things at once and finish the 2 dishes and hopefully start eating. So first thing we wanna do is season our flour. All-purpose flour, salt, pepper. Take our buttermilk chicken.
How long did this take to marinate? It wasn't in there that long.
Wasn't in there that long. I would love to have done it for a couple hours, but I think we'll be okay. So what we want to do is have one dry hand.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, here, you be the dry hand.
So let's
yeah,
switch sides.
Yeah. So here, just try to get off all the buttermilk, and then
There, and then like that.
and then dust it all the way off. And you guys just keep doing that, and then have a whole pan of chicken for me when I come back.
Okay.
All right.
You got it. Wet hand, dry hand.
Wet hand, dry hand.
It's like the old.
Another good name for a restaurant.
Wet hand, dry hand.
Wet hand, dry hand.
Beautiful. Look at that, huh? You're making fried chicken.
Do these have to be clear of each other to dry out? Because we're a little crowded here.
Yeah, kind of reposition just a little bit.
Yes.
Use your dry hand, which is now a wet hand.
No, it's dry.
But it's still chickeny.
Chicken
There's
milk.
there's the restaurant. Eh?
Chickeny. It's
still
still chickeny. That's a great appetizing phrase. Welcome to It's Still Chickeny.
I just want to show you guys, Seth.
Yeah, dude.
What we're doing is not all for nothing, right?
Is that good?
Yeah, that's so good. Dude.
Here, John.
I get the dry hand.
Wet hand, dry hand.
Oh, wow.
That's good. It's good stuff. Dear God. That only has 250,000 ingredients in it, so it's... Yeah.
All right.
Drudged.
Dredged.
Dredged.
Beautiful. So go ahead and clean all this up for me, please, and then we'll go right to frying.
Like, just get rid of this shit?
Yeah, clean up. You never heard that
Clean
before?
it up. Yeah, okay. No, I just want to be clear on what the request was.
I'm gonna start adding vegetables to the braise, carrots, potatoes, onions. Bring over the chicken, and we're gonna start frying.
It's happening!
Beautiful. So go ahead and start going in here very gently, but you gotta move quickly. There you go. Just drop it in.
Gently but quickly.
There you go. You see this bubbling action? You see how it's not giving any like warning signs that it's wrong.
That looks right.
It looks right.
The bubbles will tell you that
more
the
of the
That
chicken
one
is right.
almost looks too hot, right? You see,
Because the bubbles are a little much.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn that one off.
Damn, dude, you know your bubbles.
Now, what you want to do is start moving these things around.
Whoa.
Keep moving. You see how that got a little dark on the bottom?
These
Yeah,
ready?
move them around. Keep moving. And then these guys, you want to move around a little bit.
That one's not colored yet. Should I
Yeah, just keep it going.
just keep rolling them or let it stay on one side longer?
Keep it on one side, but move them gently.
What about this? Not quite or good?
Oh, beautiful. Take it out and put it on the rack there. Good eye on that.
I'm getting it. I'm not afraid anymore.
You're fighting your heritage.
Exactly. Dudes don't fry chicken.
So would you say that most of what makes fried chicken good is that level of attention?
It's every level of it. The marinade, proper breading technique, the shallow oil, the ability to keep the fire going right.
How's this doing?
Let me see. Woo! Go right there. That's wow. Beautiful.
I know, we're learning. So what's the deal? You let it cool a little bit and then you season it while it's still got some oil on it?
No, we're gonna go right into the oven
In the oven. Why?
because the meat's not cooked yet.
Oh, so we're just trying to get color on the outside and then we...
Color and cooking.
So it's a little bit like doing a steak when you
No,
You brown it,
brown it and you
sear it.
shallot.
this
Don't
good?
worry, I won't splatter.
Oh, look. Look at that.
Whoa, dude.
Now you know he's a master because he's opening a wet lid next to hot oil.
Yeah.
And he's not blowing our eyelids off.
No, yeah.
That's unmistakably a Roy Choi smell right there. So why do you think people like watching people cook so much? Because you can't taste it.
I don't know.
You
I
like-
also watch people eat. Yeah, it's
I like watching
weird.
them cook.
It's something everyone does, and I think people find it interesting to see how much like thought is put into their food,
Yeah.
and like how much expression is put into their food. Because I bet most people never thought of it like that. I know I didn't. What are those?
Oh, these are mung bean vermicelli noodles.
Mung bean.
It's another good name for a restaurant.
It is.
So were you just soaking that?
Yep, because they're dry when they come.
Whoa! Toot toot.
What do you think, Roy? That one's ready to come out?
Yes. You know now.
Okay, now we know.
Whoa, you throwing them mungs right in there.
How's it tasting, Roy?
Good. I'm just doing final seasoning checks. Got a little bit of
Salt and pepper.
Think rice is ready?
Did she let us down?
No, she's beautiful.
Looks like good rice.
What did she promise? This is the most delicious rice you have today.
All day. I've had rice 13 times today, so I don't know if she's gonna like it. Ooh, yeah.
Okay, go right in the oven with that. All right, lunch is served.
You just dig the fuck in.
Just dig the fuck in.
Do we need a spoon for that? No, you use a fork meal?
Forky spoony.
There's a little salt.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's so good, Roy. The chicken's perfect, too.
Mostly what I've learned from today
Wow.
is I should always wear an apron all the time no matter what I'm doing. I have so much confidence in this thing.
Oh, I forgot to put butter in, actually. Mix that in. Mix that in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's
Yeah, mix
amazing.
that butter all the way in. It'll make it nice and creamy.
Oh my god.
The French touch.
Yeah.
Would it be rude for me to take a little bit of rice as a side?
Don't be a fucking
We need kimchi on the side of this,
dick,
though.
John.
Got you. Yeah, we need kimchi on the side.
You take, you want that
Yeah.
kimchi flavor?
Oh, it's good. That funky
We have any?
kimchi.
Oh, look.
Oh my God.
Holy
This
shit.
we made this, I think, is this we made this last time? Or did you bring this?
You buried that
What
in
do
your
you
yard?
think? Roy?
I know what kimchi tastes like. I'm good.
If that's the scale we're
thought it-
using.
You want to smell it? You don't think it's good, Natasha? Natasha, you're making a face.
Kimchi must be, is it hard to tell if it's gone bad?
It is because
It smells funky.
because it's already bad.
It's
already
funky,
bad.
yeah.
That's good? It's perfect.
All right.
How old is this?
Looks like months.
You won't eat that?
I'm good. Well,
I'm good, fam.
I'm good, fam. All right, we can now clean up a little bit, and then we'll take the chicken out. So if you could just kind of rip these up together. Fresh thyme sprig, oregano, no stems, no seeds.
Acapulco
Yeah.
Gold version.
Actually,
You need an album cover or something?
Exactly.
Houses of the Holy? Which would you like?
Exactly. Dark Side of the Moon.
so now we're gonna pull out the chicken. Wow, you guys really did some cooking today.
Holy shit. That looked good.
Give me some herbs. I gotta go with the drumsticks first, right? Drumsticks and wings.
Salt. Black pepper.
Can I get a lemon?
Yeah, I got it.
You smush up the insides of the lemon first.
Yeah, to get it to juice.
You
Yeah.
you internally juice it. Another good name for a restaurant. You got to be a good restaurant to be called internally juiced. I'm gonna eat it.
Here you go, John.
Ready to rock?
Oh my god.
Good?
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's fucking good.
Thank
Really
you.
good.
Thank you. This is the culmination of our work today,
we go.
guys.
With the Seth Rogen touch.
Exactly. Eat responsibly.